What a beautiful way to start a beautiful Monday morning. Breaking transfer news. Yes, this is a great news. If you're an Arsenal fan, you are supposed to be very happy by now because Bukayo Saka and Thomas Partey has agreed to a new contract in Arsenal. Yes, this is a very great news. But please, before we dive into the detail, if you are not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel, like, share, and comment. Now let's dive into the detail. Bukayo Saka, this is breaking news. The news is just breaking this morning, this Monday morning. Bukayo Saka has agreed to a contract extension in Arsenal. Yes, we know that Bukayo Saka still have 2 years left on his contract. And we also know that Arsenal are trying very hard to extend the contract of Bukayo Saka. But the news this morning is that Saka has agreed to sign a new contract in Arsenal. Yes. Are you surprised? Though I didn't have the feeling that Bukayo Saka is going to leave Arsenal because from all indication, we understand that Bukayo Saka loved Arsenal and wanted to stay for Arsenal and want to play and win with Arsenal. We all know that. But do I also believe that Saka is going to sign so soon for Arsenal for a new contract? No. Because of why? Arsenal sporting director Edu has just left. The interim sporting director Jesneto has just been replaced by Andre Beta. So this is total new person in office. So I've been thinking that it's going to take him more time. But what Arsenal are avoiding is that they don't want to enter into next season without Saka signing a new contract. So Arsenal have been trying very hard to get him into signing a new contract. They have succeeded perfectly well because he has now signed a new contract. So the news is just broken this morning. So as I'm speaking to you now, I don't know the extent of the contract, whether 4 years, whether 6 years, or how much Saka is going to be collecting or earning every week. But as the news broke, I'm going to come back and tell you exactly the length of the contract and how much Bukayo Saka is going to be earning right now. But the breaking news is that Saka is now agreed to extend his Arsenal contract. We told you that there is a lot of things going on behind the scene in Arsenal. Yes, there's a lot going on behind the scene in Arsenal because according to the news suggests that Andre Beta has not much to do when it comes to Bukayo Saka and his contract extension. What I mean by that, the news suggests that the hard work in Saka contract has been done by Edu, Jesneto, and Mikel Arteta. They have been working on it. They have been discussing with Saka. They have been discussing with agents. They have done a lot of things behind the scene. So, and the better now is just there to conclude the whole matter and get him agree and sign the contract. This will let you know or will tell that there is a lot of things going on Arsenal right now. The good news there is that Arsenal star boy Bukayo Saka is going to stay for Arsenal at least for another 4 to 6 years. This is a great news. And again, this is a mind booster because remember that Arsenal are playing Champions League tomorrow evening with PSG. Sorry. Saka agreed to a new contract will boost the confidence of the team and his player. And again, Saka agreeing to a new contract will tell you that These players still believe in Arsenal project and they are buying to the process and the project that Arsenal have. That means they are seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. Even Arsenal fans can testify to that, because being Arsenal fans right now, any Arsenal fans right now can testify to that this is the right moment to support Arsenal Football Club. So this player have seen they have buying to the project and believing in Mikel Arteta and what he's trying to do in Arsenal. So this is all round good news for Arsenal Football Club and for Arsenal fans. So if you are happy, please comment. If you are happy, please subscribe, like, and comment. Now let's talk about Thomas Partey. We know that Thomas Partey, his contract is going to expire in the end of the season. The news this morning that Thomas Partey has also agreed a 2 years contract in Arsenal. 1 year extension and 1 year in option. That is 2 years contract that Partey has agreed to stay to Arsenal for another 2 years. This is make perfect sense for Arsenal because of his past record, injury prone. Arsenal decided to let him go. But judging by this season, Thomas Partey has been one of the best Arsenal players this season. He has been fit, he has been doing everything right. So Arteta is happy with Thomas Partey. Arteta wants Thomas Partey to stay. Arteta wants to keep Partey. Why? Is because at the end of the season, Jorginho is going to go. Yeah, Jorginho is going to leave Arsenal. We know that Arsenal are trying to sign Zubimendi. In fact, according to the news coming out from Spain today, is that Arsenal have wrapped up all the things concerning Zubimendi. The news suggests that Arsenal have told Real Madrid they have concluded the whole matter about Zubimendi. But will that affect Thomas Partey extending his contract? No. Because if Jorginho will leave, then Arteta now prefer to play Declan Rice on attacking midfield, on left 8 or attacking midfield, because as we all can see, Partey can do a lot of things on attacking midfield role. He can break the play, he can attack, he can score, he can create goal, he can do a lot of things. So Arteta have noticed that I want to continue using Declan Rice as attacking midfield. Now, if Arteta is going to be using Rice as attacking midfield, that means he needs a backup or a proper number 6 that Thomas Partey will be backing up, because at Partey's age, injury can come at any time. So it has nothing to do with Zubimendi. Arsenal are going to sign Zubimendi. As a matter of fact, they have already signed Zubimendi, waiting to them to announce it when the transfer window opens. So Zubimendi is going to be coming. Thomas Partey is going to be extending his contract at Arsenal. This is a great news. Just imagine how Arsenal midfield is going to look when you have the likes of Thomas Partey, the likes of Zubimendi, the likes of Declan Rice, the likes of Odegaard, Mikel Merino, and others. This will be a formidable midfield for Arsenal. So this is a very good news. This will also tell you again that Arsenal have a lot going on behind the scene. And again, Andre Beta, new Arsenal sporting director, is doing wonder, because he's convinced that Thomas Partey still have a lot to contribute. Despite his being at his 30s, he still have a lot to give. He still have a lot of experience. Arsenal still need his experience, his composure. He still have a lot to give to Arsenal. And they better believe that and decide to give Thomas Partey a new contract. And the Arteta again is happy with Thomas Partey and also ready to keep Thomas Partey at the club. So this is a very, very good news for Arsenal Football Club. Breaking news. Saka and Partey are extending their contract on Arsenal. I will be here to give you the latest update when we get more news or more update on this breaking news. But please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you, and wait for the update.